Pastor David here got another video for you today. Guys, pay attention. Pay attention. This is important, okay? So for you guys who play in the field of Jiu-Jitsu, you know what Jiu-Jitsu is all about, okay? Locks, holds, breaks, and chokes. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you really know what lock to use in a certain situation or for certain technique? And the key word is to use and safe. Do you know what lock to use that's safe for you to use?
To another level. Let's hit it. To another level.
We live in a pushy, touchy, feely society. Kenny, come on in here for a second. Okay, you have people who don't have any problem doing this to you. People ain't got no problem doing that. No problem. So now, if you practice the art of Jiu-Jitsu, now you want to put on one of those techniques that you do, one of those locks, those holds, or those breaks. You see guys do 4 or 5 moves. I showed you before, and you've seen it the way I've seen it. Guys doing all kind of wonderful things. How do you take this guy, he's pushing you, how do you take this guy's arm and do this, 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 without this guy doing something? How is that possible? You see, for me, there was a show on TV called Fantasy Island. You understand? Fantasy Island. Some people, the way they train, they're living on that island of fantasy. Like they are gonna do what they want to do. The guy in the street will always resist you. He will never let you do what you want to do. So every inch of the way, you're going to meet resistance. Okay? So ask yourself a question. Can I really do the things that I practice? Some of you guys right now, I'm talking to you. You practice this stuff and I see it every day. How are you going to do that? I watch videos on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, just like you do. How are they going to do it? I'm looking at that stuff and I'm going, Kenny, have you not seen that?
You see it all the time. All the time.
How the hell are you going to get away with that?
And the guy don't move. And he just
You don't
stands right
move. How is it possible? Ask yourself that question. See, that's what we're here for. I'm not down in any system. All I'm asking you to do is the time you're putting in is the time you're putting in. The time you have to practice is the time you have to practice. So if you're practicing something 3 or 4 times a week, that's not going to serve you in the real world. In the street, you might want to practice that for a half an hour and practice maybe shooting. Get a pistol and practice shooting, because what you're practicing for self-defense, it's not going to work for you. Or you may want to practice something else. So all I'm asking you a question. A man pushes you here. Really, what is the safe and easiest and common sense lock to do? Or for somebody just touching you? What? What is it? What is it? Okay, I redirected. I did this, I redirected. Now, what? Where do I go from the redirect? Where do I go from the redirect? That's safe to do. If I want to do a pigeon, look at my motion, and he's gonna, is that really safe for me to do? If I did this and now I want to spin back into the eye to do a Sancho, is that really safe for me to do? So what lock can I do? What lock can I do from there that's safe? Okay, I know I got a safe choke. Okay, we'll go right to the outside. But I need to do a lock. So what lock is safe from here? Your hand is going to be moving backwards, up and down, floating around. The other hand is coming into play. So what lock is safe for me to do? And I don't have a lot of time. How long are you going to stand here and let me figure it out?
Not even a half second.
So what I have to do, if this is it, I have to make sure that I keep moving in such a way that I get that. And I know you didn't see that, okay? So I went like this, and I came up here. Because this will cover that hand. This will knock that thought of that hand coming out. So now this is going to go into here, and I now double protect myself. Now when I come in here, I have this arm bar. Here, this is a lock that I could do. And if I cause a lot of pain here, it would lead me into maybe a C-lock or a finger lock. If you have his fist closed, I'm not going to get the finger lock. If his elbow's bent like it is right now, it's because I lost the arm bar which I had here. You understand? So you got to make sense. What if it's a two-hand push? Okay? What lock is safe for me to do? Pay attention to this. So now I did this. Okay, what is he going to do right now? Headbutt maybe? Kick me maybe? What? How long can I stay here with this motion? If his hands are here, how long can I stay here before he pulls one of his arms back? How long? So I have to know what to do realistically if I want to use a lock off of this. What lock can I do? It's not that easy, guys. Try it. Try it. Try to really do something that makes sense off of this. Try it. Because I don't want to be here. Right now, I don't want to be here. Because if I start striking from here, boom, then I'm just going to take him down, blow his leg out, and he's done. If that's what I'm doing. You understand? But if I want to put a lock on, I can't stay here. And I damn sure can't do this.
Oh, yeah. It's not even.
I can't do that.
That's not even.
I can't do that. So if I'm doing this and I'm here, I got to put a lock on. I can't stay here. That means I got to hit him and take my body out of the center. That means after I get here, I got to take my body out of the center, and now I got to put a lock on. But here's the problem. How do I put a lock on when I got out the center and you're over here? So now this is where this false narrative comes in, where you make believe that you're so great and you're so talented that you're going to do this, come back inside, spin around, turn it around, and lock him up. See? That's a lie. Because after I did this and did this, for me to come back down here and turn in here and turn in here and turn down here, no, man, no. No! So I have to know the only lock I'm going to get from this after I do this is after I take him down. And now I'm going to put a lock on him. Now I'm going to put a lock on him. Okay? But the rest of the stuff that I put on him while we're standing up is for practice purposes only. It's just to teach me how to move. It's for practice purpose only.
That's it.
Because it's not for reality.
You got to know the difference.
And you guys are doing that thinking you're going to take that to the street. It's impossible. Okay? For practice purposes only would I do this. This, come back down here and do something like this. It's just practice. I can't get that off. And I got to know I can't get that off. So I'm not going to go into a lock after I moved and I came out here. I'm not. Or you say, oh, yes, you can. You could go over here and come back down. No, you can't. He's not going to allow it.
He's not going to stay there.
He's not going to stay there. So, guys, my question to you is practice things that make sense. I have a question for you. Ask yourself a question. Am I doing the right technique for the street with a lock, with a break that makes sense? Okay? Guys, you don't like what I'm saying? You don't like what I'm saying? You're going to say to me, oh, to hell with him. He don't know what he's doing. I could get it off. And I say to you, Us, you're the master. You're sure enough, right? You can get it off. Risk your life. Try it. Put your life on the line doing that, and we'll see, okay? Remember, I want to tell you something. You guys that are out there practicing false technique. You guys that are out there lying to yourself. You guys that are out there who live. Some of you go to Fantasy Island every now and again, but you know how to do some stuff for real. But then you got some of you guys that live on Fantasy Island. Okay? You live on Fantasy Island with the stuff that you're doing. And I'm telling you guys, for those of you who live on Fantasy Island, remember this, and you heard it here. Okay? It's 1 to a box. It's 1 to a box. So that means when you die, when you get killed doing the crap that you think you can do, nobody's going into that box but you. So if I was you, I would reconsider some of the stuff I practice because it's 1 to a box. Kenny, tell them what to do.
Guys, you know what it is, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Right now, hit that notification bell. If you found this video valuable, guys, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all the new content, any upcoming content that we have coming to you, guys. Thank you very much for all your support, all your comments. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.
To another level.